Welcome, Hoarders. They're going to be playing some more Grand Theft Auto 5, and this testing Tuesday, we're going to be testing the Declasse Vamos. Let me check and make sure I'm not going to die. Okay, we're good. I decided the big reason I want to test this car right now, it'll actually be before the, oh my god, I don't even remember how you pronounce it, the Schlalen GT or whatever it is. The Mercedes SLS AMG or AMG GT, I think is what it is. I'm recording this before that, but that's going to come out before this. The reason I'm recording this one right now is because I want to find out if this is faster than the Vapid Hustler. And if it is, that means I am going to sell the drag version of this that I made and turn the Hustler into a drag car basically, but not really, just as my muscle racing car, because I've been trying to figure out what the fastest vehicle is in each category for racing. And so far the Vapid Hustler is the best one, but I think that this should be a very, very good contender against it. And it's brand new, and it's really fast, and it has really good acceleration. The top end isn't extremely good. The handling is kind of dodgy, as you could see how I was just driving on this road, and for some reason it kept bouncing me left and right a little bit ago. Braking... decent, I guess. I do have the exposed turbos on here in the grill, if you can see them. You get that little whistle and you can hear the blow off every once in a while. I really do like how they designed this car. I really do like how close it is to the actual Nova SS. It's just, I think it is a great car. And I'm glad it's been added, but there's something, the steering's good, but it's like strangely looser steering than what you would expect it to have, which is kind of odd to me. I have not the stock rims, but I have the muscle version of the stock rims, that way I could get them chrome. I did have white lettering on the sides, but they didn't look right to me. Which I did do a video on the customization of this, which I will put, if I remember, at the end of this as the related video. Other than that, I can't really think of much more to say about this, so let's head on over to the test track and see what we can get. I don't know if we're going to be able to get this on the first try, honestly, because after driving to... I drove to the Los Santos at the very top of the map after that, just to see... Oh, that's a lot of wheel spin. Just to see if it had all the upgrades to make sure, because I'd like to double check before I do these. Because usually I have them maxed out, like, prior to doing, like, the intro part. But I always have them maxed out before we actually do the test. Because the very beginning doesn't really matter. It's mostly about me giving my opinion on how the vehicle drives, which I actually forgot to mention. Stock... This is the only muscle car that I've driven so far that I've noticed it, at least. This is the only one that can do a full wheelie stock. Like, a full wheelie where your front wheels actually leave the ground. I know the Dominator and a couple other cars, the Ruiner is probably the most notable one. It slouches back pretty far when they're stock. But this one does an actual full wheelie while it's stock. And it's actually pretty cool that you can do that. Which is one of the reasons why I thought that this would be a good contender against the Hustler. And leave off the gas a tiny bit there. Ooh. Get a little slidey action on the back right wheel. Go behind the puddle of mud. This thing does sound great, even the version that I'm driving right now. I do have one set up for drag racing, but that one's slightly different. For the most part, it's the same, but the drag one's lowered and it has basically just a drag kit, like the setup. Everything else is basically the same except for the paint and the roof. Try to keep it under control around this turn. Stay inside the yellow or on it. And we cross the line. I really do hope that that beat the Hustler. 225.248 seconds. I really don't know if that beat it or not yet. So let's head on over to leaderboard and see where we placed. On the test track, the Declasse Vamos finished in 76th place at 2 minutes 25.248 seconds. Not quite as fast as I thought the times got. It's fairly average. It finished right with the Impante Duca Death, which is not a very quick vehicle, but it is one of the faster muscle cars. I think that's probably like the 6th fastest muscle car or something. So that would make the Declasse Vamos about 5th. Not 100% on that, but it's a decent car. It's not like I never expect any of the muscle cars to do good in the handling portion. Usually they're a lot better at the drag track, which is why we're gonna head on over to the drag track right now. After seeing the last race, after doing the last race the way we started off, I don't know how this is going to go. I think we're going to probably be worse off on this track than we were the other one. Actually, the tires didn't squeal that much here. That's weird. Oh, come on, baby, go. See, I will only make a vehicle for a special class if it does the best on the test track, because there's virtually no races where it's only straights, other than like that track. Okay, we got 24.961 seconds. I'm not sure where that puts us, so let's head on over to the leaderboard and see where we placed. On the drag track, the Declasse Vamos finished in 38th place at 24.961 seconds. Significantly better on the drag track than it was on the test track. Knocked down by many, many places. To be in the 30s, that is very, very good. It's actually faster than the Vapid Cliquet, which I did in the last video, I do believe. Which that I thought was a pretty quick car. It was faster than I was expecting it to be. But still the Vamos isn't as fast as I was expecting that to be. It is still a very decent muscle car. But that's all it has. But it is a very good looking car. I'm definitely going to keep it. Post in the comments down below of a vehicle you'd like to see me test in the next episode of Testing Tuesday. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. And if you did enjoy the video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to click one of my previous, next, and related videos, and don't forget to check out my other social medias in the description down below.